chat. What's up? What's up? I think we're live.
Try to tell sometime.
Are we live?
Try having everyone like, can someone tell me I'm live?
I think Jen is the first one.
Fantastic.
Hi from Georgia. Hello, Tanya. How are you? How is Georgia? Georgia. And yes, you're seeing right on the screen. September 21st and 22nd, we're going to go ahead and do a class in Florida.
Is stripper Jeff gonna be there?
Yeah. So yeah, we got a class coming up, y'all. It's Friday night, guys. Get your sippy out, even if it's water or tea or beer or wine or some hard ass booze.
Why would that be hard ass?
Because it's just, that's it. That's why.
Back hurts.
We are going to review some Asian Posca Pens. I've used a couple of them, but I haven't really got to draw with them, like draw. So I have 4 different types of paper here. Heineken on deck. All right, Vera. Hi from the Bluegrass. What's up, Anna? In Brisbane. What's up, Gail? So, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, I've got a couple pins here I bought, and we're gonna draw something. We're just gonna kind of, like I said, I have 3 different types of, or 4, I'm sorry, different types of paper to give it a fair assumption or whatever.
Review?
I got my, it's not a hangover, it's Fireball Flu mug. ATD koozie. Alright, well, it's Friday night, so you know what that means. Let's go ahead, guys. Let's get that stripping for the tipping out. Or the tipping for the stripping. Friday night. All right, we got plenty of markers here. We've got tons. Might have to move the screens. Let's try this. Let's try to move the screen. Let me make this a little bit shorter here. Solo pour. All right, let's move this guy up here. Move that over. So you get a little bit more room. Alright. We got a Lucy right here so she can be all up in your business. Alright, how's everybody doing tonight? Just the tip? Lisa, we'll do that. She says there is an artist on Maria Island named Sue Elliott. You should check her gallery out. We'll do that. Yeah, she's over there working on her birds.
A commish.
Hi there from Outback, Queensland, Oz.
It's Australia?
Australia. I can't thank you enough for my learnings at your Brisbane workshop. 10:20 a.m. here. Just. Oh, that's great. That's a good time right there. 10:20 a.m. That's a perfect time. A little coffee. All right. Well, thanks for checking in. Megan says Anna Maria is pretty. All right. We'll have to check that spot out.
Oh, I was like, who's that?
All right. Let's check out some of these markers here. So I got these, and literally all the ones I bought from Amazon have Asian writing on them. All of them. I'm pretty sure it's Japanese, Chinese. I'm not sure, except for the name. So, I guess I can just show the box. So in these here, I got really skinny points. As you can see, like super fine. Like these are really skinny. Then you got fine line. Here, I'll just show you the difference here. Like they're pretty drastic. Like it's super pointy. The other one is kind of rounded. And then you got kind of a nub there. Some of these aren't even open yet, so we've got to, I haven't, like I said, I've only used a couple of them. And then we got some chiseled fat boys here. Hello, Margot. Greetings from the Oregon coast. Mike, what's up? Wish I had an assistant to do all this little marker things. I knew I should have waited till Ron came over. It's Friday. If he cusses, it's not a big deal. Right? We all cuss. Alright, we'll get a couple of these colors going here. A couple of these fun colors. Am I offline? I'm here. Can't tell if I'm... Either you guys aren't talking or I'm just not online. Alright, so hopefully, just by doing that, yeah, here it comes. Alright, so we'll just leave these like this in the little holder. We'll do some purple, some green. I think this one's out. Yeah, that one's open. Light blue. There's some light blue. We're quiet. You guys are scaring me over there. I get nervous when there's no talking, so then I think we're offline. I wish we could have music for times like this.
But this
we'll let some of those set up. We'll open a couple that I know I have used. Let's see here. There's a red. Alright, that red's open. That one's open. This is a great color right here. I've used this a couple times so far. Blue. We got a blue. I know this white is working.
Are you talking to me?
The one thing I did notice, yeah, all these ones on this side are running. And then I also have some I got from Sasha? No. Natasha from Just Resin. She sent me a couple, and these all have English on them. So I don't know if that's any, like, if it's a different company or if it's just a knockoff. What this does not have on here is their website, unless it's on here in Japanese and I don't see it. But I mean, if you look, maybe that's it right there. Who knows? Then it will get real quiet. Heather, I don't know what Posca is. I have no idea. Uni Posca. I don't know where they're from. Maybe if Natasha's in here, she can let us know. She might know. So, I will tell you what I'm going to be doodling on. I have, just so that, let's see here. I have some black Artigan, is that what that is? Artigan? Stratmore. Let's see, 60 pound. I'm assuming that's black. So we can see the opacity. Then we have, which I love drawing on this stuff, is Stratmore toned gray. Toned gray sketch paper. And then I have just regular old 50 pound, what do you call that?
He just doesn't want to get out.
Just plain old paper, plain sketch paper. I don't know because I drew on this. Yeah, it's just a sketchbook. And I have a piece of, let's move this stuff here. What?
He's getting squirmy, so like I lowered it so he could hop out if he wanted to. And I found myself just hanging here upside down.
And I have some crescent. Let's see here. This should be.
Just wanted to pop in and say hi.
Why doesn't it say on here?
With my baby Roo pouch. Medium
2.1 medium. I want to say this is cold press. So there's a little slight texture to it. God, that is just bright. Sorry I'm blowing that out, y'all. Everybody says hi.
Hey.
It's funny because this isn't even like super white. All right. So let's just start with the white first, and we'll see how with the white drawing paper here. I can't even see like where this is at, like the paper. Hold on, let me bring this down a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better. All right, we'll bring in Lucy a little bit closer. The website says the company is in Japan. Okay, well, there you go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of warm up, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna get a marker that I can just warm up with so I don't use the paint. And normally when I just warm up, when I start that, I'll literally just do like how I start airbrushing. Like I'll practice airbrushing. And this is just to get my, I guess your muscle memory kind of back. Like, because if you haven't drawn and you just start drawing, it's a little sketchy, I think. You know what I'm saying? What's the plan on doodling, Jeff? I'm just going to be doing lettering and just stuff like this with these pens. I'm just kind of, I guess you could say, warming up. I'm just trying to get, I haven't doodled in a couple days, so I do like to warm up. And you can obviously see like when it's a little janky there. I could just draw with here, you know what? I think because of all that.
My favorite part of this piece is the cage.
Well, babe, you haven't even really done anything to it yet. Like,
I've been
not a
working
lot
on
of
it for
detail.
like 8 months.
8 months.
I could have had a baby in this non-food.
All right, let's
Not a baby
lift this up.
because it's my mother.
All right. Stick figures. All right, let's draw a stick figure then.
Ooh, do my name.
Oh.
Ew. If you can even want to.
Two tiny
Why is this
babies.
backwards? Jen, I bet if Jeff did stick figures, they'd still be. Nah, a stick figure is a stick figure. I mean, right? It's just a stick figure. What's up,
Stick
y'all?
with no figure.
And that is not a middle finger, but although it does look like one, we'll do some rock. Yeah. Feet. What's up, y'all? Let's see. We'll do Erica's name here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a different way than. Oh, that's fun. The only thing is these markers aren't like this. The big ones are chiseled, but the other ones are just regular. So right now I'm just using this Crayola, or no, Crazart.
You so crazy, art.
You so Crazart.
Is it normal for the back of your knees to hurt?
Alright, let me do some regular lines here. I know this is like elementary, but you'd be surprised at just warming up, doing stuff like this. It does help because it gets your brain working again, your arm, your muscle memory. Like, oh yeah, hey, I can do this. Thanks for talking amongst y'all self. I appreciate it. Let's get some markers out. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll start with these little ones. What do we got here? We got a purple, we got a black, we got this really weird like peachy sherbet. We got an orange. Let's see here, we'll get this light blue out. Yeah, it's on. Alright, we're going to shake all these up. Oh, nope, this is a medium weight. Alright, so I have like this much room. I won't go below there. Alright, so now we got plenty of room. Make my name, pick me, pick me. Well, let me just kind of see what these guys are due, because the only thing I've drawn on is masonite with these. I haven't drawn on paper with these yet. So what we'll do, I'm just gonna do some like squigglies. Can y'all see me and Lucy? Yeah. I'm not used to these tiny little pointy pins. I did notice when you can kind of see like it's a little bit darker. Like you need to really shake these up from when I was using them before. And I can't tell if this is opaque. We'll find out on this black board. It's kind of sketchy through there trying to do something fast. Is that really too blown out like that, y'all? Clara, thank you. Friday night donations, all right, guys. Let's do it. That's way too blown out. Is that better? That's better. Oh, this orange isn't working. Oh, there it goes. That was quick. That's what I get for using orange. Yeah, these almost look like acrylic, or... Man, I'm just not a fan of these like little tiny... I guess for detail, let's do this. Let's do something larger. Let's use this purple. We'll start out bigger and then see how the detail goes and see if it like paints over itself. It's very washed out at first, and then you kind of... Now see, that shouldn't look like that. That looks like a light purple. Let's shake this up. fat wad. Alright guys, I'm down. We'll see if it gets any darker or opaque. Here, let's try this. See, that should be that color right now. That shouldn't... Look how it's getting darker. It's kind of getting darker. Yeah, this is not like opaque at all. Like you would figure this is like a darker color. I'm not a fan of that. Wow. Let's try a green. Oh yeah, this is definitely like, it's very pastel-y. Man, I thought that these were like paint pens. Maybe this is acrylic. I don't know. Look, I'll compare it to this one. So here's the American version. This is the American version, obviously. Let's change the page. Here, you know what? Let's do it on black. See what see what black does. All right. I'm gonna write what's ever on here in this language. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, I see how you are. 0 opacity. Maybe you just need to shake it up more. This is the American version. Oh, this is also... I didn't know. I thought this was really... And I haven't even used this yet. I'll make it even. I'll keep it in view so you guys can see. Push it so I can get some ink out. I haven't used this, but already you can see. Wow. That's a big difference. What are you guys talking about up there? Alright, we'll let that dry. Man, and that was like, you can feel that. Like it was like a lot of paint, but nothing came out. Let's just shake these up a little bit. Get some... This is the Asian one here. I'll make that kanji again. And see, that's crazy. When it goes over itself, it's like tugging. Well, let's see. Let's go over itself with this one then. Maybe that'll make it a little more... opaque. No, it like tears the paper. That's weird. Let's use a different color. Alright, this is the light blue. You guys can't even see on Lucy. Let's outline this guy. I want to let this dry and see if we can draw over it. Is it dry? It feels dry. Wow. These are not very opaque at all. Every now and again, I feel a little furry shark down at my feet. Oh, there's some. Well, not too much. Well, if you draw on it, on the Posca American pen, it's nice and opaque. It just kind of sinks into the Asian version. Wow, that is not good. Why would it do that? I think it's got to be a different pigment, right? If you can draw on that, this here, let's just try a different. We'll try a different thickness. This is that peach color. This is the Asian version. Jeff, shake it big time. I mean, these pins are good if you you really don't want to go over yourself on this black paper. This black paper is really weak. Like it. But see, it didn't do that with that. It didn't tear up the paper like it did with the other one. I'm not a fan of that at all. Let's see here. What else do we got? Let's try a white one. Can't go wrong with white, right? White is always opaque, especially if it's a paint marker. Why does it always seem like it's so difficult to focus this Lucy? It looks like I'm like pointing right at her, but I think it's like backwards or something. This is so weird. You should see the angle this is at. This camera. What? What am I not listening? Shake it like a Polaroid picture. See, it's already like, I mean, I guess if you just need to wait. Shake it. Yeah, shake it. Yeah, I don't know about that. This should be a little bit more opaque. Ramona, I'm using some I'm using black Artigan drawing paper, Strathmore, 60 pound, 60 lb. Here, let's revisit this one. Let's see if the ink is shaken up a little bit better. Oh, that's a lot darker. But it's crazy when you go over itself, you can feel a tug, like the paper's like moving, like you're picking up the paper. That's pretty strange to me in my book. Here's the American version. And if I go over it, nothing. Like, it literally picked up the paper on this, the Asian version. On this one, the American version, it just went right over it. No problem. Here, let's see what the underside looks like. Yeah. That seems a little... Well, they're both pretty wet. Ooh. What, Natasha? What's is Natasha in here yelling at me? All right, let's try this gray stuff. We'll get some darker colors out, or brighter colors. Some pinks. Here, we'll use these. These are all the Asian version here. All right, let's go with this really color. This Tiffany's. It's a little brighter than Tiffany's, I believe. All right. Just Resin is in the house. Yeah, I have a couple here with me, Natasha. I've been using the white one quite a bit. I love the nib. It's like a rounded nib that is chiseled, like this one. I love this one. All right, we'll do Jen's name in this one. Let's see, how do we want to write this here? How do we want to write Jen? Normally what I do is I'll write the name up first. G-E-N, so I can see it. Man, you can just feel the way these write. It just feels right. There's no tugging. Like, you can feel like a tug with these Japanese version. I'll try to do this pink one. Here, you know what? I'm going to use the same color. Where's that blue at? Here we go. Alright. I would love some of these, and I spent a lot of money on these Posca pens.
She sells them and if we can buy them. And
Yeah, I would. Yeah, it's a whole different paint, I feel like. Alright, we'll write with the... That is about the same. Same color. What is that, the Kellogg's G? Alright, this is the American version. It sounds different. That's crazy. So what I normally do if I want to dry it off faster, and then just kind of go over it. I'm not pushing on it. I'm just lightly going over it and seeing if it smears for one, and drying it. It's about the same. I've been shaking the hell out of these things and pushing it down. Like, I've been giving them the, you know, good shaking. That's crazy that you could feel it. Like, you can feel when the marker goes over what you've just drawn. Big ass R. Ran out of room. Yeah, this is so different. Is it like a drag, Jeff? Like when pins flow and don't drag? Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I can feel it every time I go over the what I've just drawn. Alright, this is the Asian version here. Let's see it. That's such a great color. This looks great on here. What's up, Scarlett? Kind of excited to try to do it on this illustration board to see the difference. And the one thing that I notice about these colors, it's not as vibrant as it shows. Like, it's a really true red on here, but when you mark it, it's almost like a chalk pen. You know how when you use a chalk pen, these, here, let me see. The pink is always really bright. I need a chalk pen here. Of course, I don't have any.
What color?
Red or what is it? Blue or I don't know. Those are gonna be. No. This might be. Let's see. No, I knew this was gonna be dead. No, that's a dead. Okay. But it's not like a deep color like it shows on here. Like it's like a very I don't know. It's not the same from what it looks like in person. It's almost muted, almost a deeper pastel. But I mean, if you get them going, just don't draw over what you've drawn, then you should be fine. I mean, it's fun. I wouldn't spend the money on these, that's for sure. Sorry to say, but I really hate to say that. But yeah, I mean, come on, that's not even writing anything. Like, it's just washed out ink. And then it's just now kind of starting getting opaque. Angela, we are working on that with Mike over at Stonecoat. Oh, I do just resin. You can't really do that too much with these little tiny ones because the paint just comes out. Like it'll see, like it's just blobs out. I mean, that's the paint there. Let's see what this one does. I mean, I do. I push this paint down till it comes out. I shake it like a rattler. Draw on some acrylic. Like what? Like acrylic painting? I don't know if we have acrylic painting around here. No, I'm not happy with that. It goes over itself after it's really dry. Yeah. Well, I prefer the ones that you sent me. Like, for real. Let's see here. What shall we draw? Bowie ate this one. This is a great color too. I don't think there's any ink in this one. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Here, let's try this copper one. This is the one that you sent us.
Is Natasha still in the room? Tell her you want that dark plum.
Oh yeah, Natasha, we want, or Natasha's husband.
It's usually not Adam. It's usually
We want the dark plum. That's such an amazing color. Where are those coasters I did with that dark plum? Ooh, see now, this is beautiful. Man, that's a nice color right there. Look, you can see that it's metallic. That's a great color. That's fun right there. Gray. Gray on gray. I really don't do logos, Ramona, but I've done a couple, but they just kind of have to come to me. It's kind of weird, like I thought I wiped it on my face. I really love this color. This is like my favorite of all the colors I got from the knockoffs. Those are great colors together. Y'all should do that. You should do like this, it's almost like a breakfast at Tiffany's, almost like a turquoise breakfast at Tiffany's. Man, I'm gonna have to jack this color for our color. Natasha, let's make one of these colors. It's like a turquoise breakfast. Ooh, and I wanna call it turquoise for breakfast. This color right here. I gotta send you a true color video. Dragon blue. This is dragon blue, or we need dragon blue?
we have dragon blue.
All right, let's draw on this illustration board. Let's see what we got. Let's see what it does. And I'm gonna keep these separated. Only. All right, let's get you on this. This is a crescent illustration board. I'm pretty sure it's cold press because it's not very. It's not very smooth. Let's start with this gray. Oh, it's not a sky blue. This is like a. It's almost like a real like poppy, like literally, it's like a poppy turquoise breakfast at Tiffany's. All right, let's see what we got with this illustration board. Clara, it's kind of like it, but it's I don't know, it's hard to explain. Let's see here. What can we do here? I don't know if I want to use this on here. Yeah, this has got a little tooth to it. I'm pretty sure it's cold pressed. This is what I like to airbrush on and draw in like a bunch of different mediums. Use some like paint markers and paintbrush and airbrush and put some gold leaf. I got like 4 or 5 of the sheets of this, and then a little bit smoother at Azel. See, it has like a little tug to it when you go over itself. I don't know. This is really. I'm not really enjoying drawing on this board. Like there's certain like surfaces that you, right when you start drawing on them, you're like, oh my god, I love drawing on this. Like I love doing this. Like I would probably enjoy this better if I had color pencils on this. Like you can definitely feel it's not smooth. You definitely have to work at it to make it smooth because it feels like it wants to grab onto the marker tip. Let's see what this one. Yeah, it's the same with this. It's just this board. Yeah, I don't like drawing on this stuff. Sorry. This is... Alright, so let's get rid of this before I get in a bad mood drawing on this. Let's go back to the gray board. I like the gray. Look at that, look how good that looks. That's a great color combo right there. This bronze. Alright, let's do this again. Let's draw something fun with this. Yeah, it is. They're really nice together. I'm going to do something with that. Nay, nay. I've never tried doing this right here. Drawing inside all the spaces. That's fun. Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, it's Natasha. Sorry, just resin. All right, let's see here. What can we do with this? Let's do something fun, man. Let's do something fun. Go flat. Let's see here. Oh, awesome. We can do that. We can do that, Natasha. I believe that would be Ron. And no dogs barking. What is that? Oh, spoke too soon. All right, let's see here.
Hey, move.
That almost looks like that color. We'll put some of this green in here. And Natasha, I'm pushing down and like letting it flood, and I mean, I'm shaking it as hard as I can. And if you shake these enough and you push it down, the paint will start splattering out. So that's not fun. Let's see what this color looks like.
Still on the air. We should have a on the air switch.
What's up?
What's that?
You want to come say hi to your fans?
I'm gonna play with the dog.
Okay. I didn't want to talk to you anyways. See, like, I'm pushing down. And if you push down too hard, it ruins the nib.
No call for ruined nib.
Cork, what's up? Well, that's always good. Cork says he or she, Corkster, I'm happy with today's resin work for once.
That's awesome.
That's good to hear. see here. That is not a cute G.
Yes. Crisis solved, courtesy Ron.
Crisis solved. Jen said, "Hi, Ron." So Natasha, when are we doing part 3 of Australia? The EDM tour.
She wrote me an email, I just had to go on that.
Oh, sorry. It's the main. This one up here is looking dark because I didn't set it for when it starts to get dark in here. And yeah, that banana does do some funky things sometimes. Let's see here. We'll fix that for y'all. I'm about ready to go on that one anyways. So ta-da! Turner. There you go. Melbourne, January 2020. Ooh!
Don't play with my heart like that.
It'll be nice and shiny there, right?
Shiny. You mean sunny?
Yeah, sunshiny. Look at your chat.
How am I supposed to paint a magenta and emerald dove? No idea. I'm gonna do it.
That's fun
Ooh,
colors.
Jen, so thuggy.
So thuggy.
Do you try
I'm
more?
just used to going to Dallas. Oh yeah, I like that adventure. Resin classes, adventures, and EDM. Oh, I'm down for that. Ron even might come for that one. All right. Well, I think as a whole, these are great pens to color with. The Asian version I wouldn't recommend them to do. Here, let's try this. We'll just try this real quick. Or, babe, do you want to sell this, or are you gonna probably sell that?
I mean, you can draw it.
All right, let's try drawing some resin real quick. Let's see here. That, what do you call it, is very light too. Lucy is dark. Hold on a second here. Let me brighten up Lucy a little bit for you guys. There you go. Somebody said, what is EDM?
It was me.
Here, let's try to draw. We'll draw something on here. I'm not a fan. Yeah, that'll be alright. Alright, so this is the light blue. Here, let's do one of these. Let's not use that then. Alright, we'll do white first. That's pretty smooth. But you could see where I kind of stop, like it kind of, I guess you'd say like, you see that? Like it kind of, it's not thoroughly opaque. Let's see what that'll do with the American version that does that. Oh my goodness, look at that. This is so smooth, y'all. Wow. Let's see if we can go over that white with the white. This will be a thinner one. You can go over it, but is there something on it? This will be the test. If it doesn't right after it, ooh, there you go. Yeah, it writes on itself. That's even smoother, but it came off on the marker though. I guess it's two different things though. Oh well. All right. We're not laughing. Artistically, when nobody's laughing, she said, I said no laughing.
This is serious.
It's Friday night, etc.
So,
Nobody's laughing. If anything, we're laughing with you. Ron is being quiet over there. This is so strange. Working on an angle. Always working on an angle. I say, okay, this is it, and then I pick a marker up, and I'm like, all right, let's see what this one does.
typical stew.
All right. Typical stew. No, I am laughing at myself. There's a big difference at laughing at somebody and laughing at yourself. With yourself.
One's self.
You can put water on this? Cleaned with water? I'm guessing this is water-based. I guess that's what it would be. Natasha, that's what she said. All right, sippy sippy, y'all. Bada beam, bada boom. Here's to
Everything.
by the way, why'd y'all buy all the Dragon Blue luster from Just Resin out from under me? I don't know the answer to that. I didn't know there was one. There was one. In a world with no answers.
No, Dragon Blue.
No Dragon Blue, guys. One company, one pigment has it all. This summer, 2020, Just Resin releases Dragon Blue 2.
We're done. We're all done.
Y'all, did I ever tell you how much I love to do lettering?
What were you asking?
Nobody? I'm just telling you.
I already knew. Scott's gonna fall asleep if you do too much more lettering.
I know, right? Alright, I'm out of here now. I'm starting to just do stupid stuff. Alright, y'all. It's about that time. It's about that time. You know what time it is. Just Resin said, Erica, check your messages, please. Alright, you guys. Thanks for coming, checking out these Posca pens. All around, they're a decent pen. The one with the Asian writing on it, they're pretty good. I think they're more for writing on really smooth surfaces rather than paper, which is understandable. But I don't like it that when you go back over itself, it kind of tears the paper. It almost like it. You know, when you erase a paper too hard, you get that little paper fuzz. That's kind of what it's like. So the opaqueness, the opacity. It's not that opaque, but it's decent. I'm not going to throw these out by any means, but I would definitely like to get the ones with the English on them. And that has nothing to do, it has no America, no nothing like that. I just, for some reason, these, and it is the day after 4th of July, Independence Day. The ones with the English on them, I feel like they're just a little bit better quality. The pigment, the nibs, all of it. So, with that said, I give this, the Asian version, I would say about a 6 or a 7. I'd give these a 10. Like, I love drawing with these. Especially on resin. They work really well on resin. So with that said, you guys have an amazing Friday night. Be careful if you're going out. Take an Uber. Have a friend drive you. Or just walk down to your local pub. You'll be all right. And just a reminder, we do have a resin class coming up in September. Megan is going to be generous enough to loan us her pool for the day before. And have a little sippy by the poolside. She lives right down the street. You can see the venue where we're going to be teaching the class at from her pool. It'll be at a golf country club. Very nice little spot. It'll be a 15-person class, so you better get your tickets. You better get on board before they sell out. So yeah, get your tickets. Get them. Get them.
U.S. destination class.
Yeah, it'll be our first destination class. We had in Australia.
U.S. destination
100
class.
classes in Australia. We into future. Thanks, Just Resin. And all that. Yeah, and I'm down for that. I'd love to give you guys some artwork. So follow us on social media. We have Thornton Artists Till Death on Facebook. We have ATD's Poor People group. Just go, answer the question, and you can join. It's a great place to meet people in your area or all across the world. Show your resin, get tips, get tricks, all that fun stuff. You can follow us on Snapchat. It's a little kind of behind the scenes, and when we do go out, we Snapchat. So there will be drinking and most likely cussing. So with that said, be sure and hug a relative, hug a friend.
Hug yourself.
Don't hug a stranger because you might get punched.
We could put on a Me Too movement.
Yeah. So with that said, be kind to one another. You never know what somebody's going through. Have an awesome Friday night, you guys. You guys are awesome. Blossom. Go check us out. ArtistTellDeath.com. We love it. We love you guys. Thank you. We wouldn't be anything without you. We're almost up to 29,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is amazing. Thank you. Bye.